Hello, I'm Cassie Churchill, and I work in the Dealer Development Department, and I'm also on the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council. And I just wanted to talk to you about my diversity story and hope that it might cause you to think about what your diversity story might look like, because we all have one. So mine started as a very young girl on a farm in northern Michigan. And what that did is that started to shape what my diversity lens looks like. And if you've been raised on a farm in a rural area, you can relate to me. I'm sure that you were expected to work hard. You were expected to produce the same results as everyone else. There was no special treatment just because you might be a girl. I also really enjoyed sports. I played a lot of sports. I think I played sports, so I didn't have to do work on the farm as much, but I loved it. I loved the competitiveness of it. And my lens then was that of a kid from rural northern Michigan that was just treated like anyone else. And I thought that's just how life was going to be. That's how I would always experience life. Well, fast forward, and I moved to a large city. I traveled a little bit, and then I moved to a large city of Cincinnati. And my diversity lens got shaken up. And I was forced to see life through the eyes and viewpoint of someone that didn't necessarily look like me or have the same background as I did. And what that did is it forced me to ask questions and think about life and how it affected other people differently than it affected me. And that also includes working with families and individuals with disabilities. That has shaped a lot of how I perceive life now as well. So that was the first time that I really had to have my lens cleaned off. And then fast forward again, and I'm now a mom. I have a young girl, and so my vision has changed again, where I am striving to have an environment for all kids, specifically my young daughter, that she doesn't see the world and people as any different, that there aren't obstacles that are in front of her that were in front of maybe me or generations before me, that anything is possible for her. But I also am trying to teach her tolerance and an understanding of how to learn someone else's perspective of things. So I would encourage you, as you think about celebrating diversity this month, and as we continue on with this theme, that you think about what is your diversity story and what kind of lens are you looking through in order to engage with other people, your teammates, or potentially the consumers that we reach to, because a more inclusive environment at work, a more inclusive environment in your community makes for a better atmosphere for us to raise our kids. And it gives me hope in a future that kids like mine, my young girl, she's gonna work hard and she's gonna have all the same opportunities as the next kid that she sits next to in class. So I encourage you to think about that and try to ask questions of people that may be from a slightly different background than you, and learn to understand what their lens might look like. Thank you.